Peter, here's one entry we got. Quote, wet, hot solstice summer. From dusk till dawn, but not really. We're scared of the dark ultra. This is my favorite. SPF 916. And the person who submitted it, Jack, said, because that's how many minutes in Massachusetts, and explaining the joke means it was a good one.
Okay, it's funny because I read it. No, grab the title again because I read it as one title.
Oh no!
So do it as So do it the way I thought. It was.
Oh, you thought it was all one title.
So
okay,
go.
so this is the recommendation for Jack for our summer solstice run,
June 21st.
Wet, hot solstice summer from dusk till dawn, but not really. We're scared of the dark ultra, SPF 916, because that's how many minutes in mass, and explaining the joke means it was a good one.
And that's why I wrote to you, we're going to need a big tech shirt to put all that on there.
It's going to be a uni.
So you don't think that's all one thing?
No.
Were there commas
it's
in there?
Options, yeah.
You
options.
think it's options?
Options.
Jack, we're going to need another email, Jack.
Yeah. How about wet?
No, I think it's all one.
No. Wet, hot solstice summer. Love it.
Comma.
From dusk till dawn.
Comma.
But not really.
Comma.
We're scared of the dark ultra. Because we're running all day, we're scared of the dark. That was the first thing also Louise wrote to me. She said, is it the shortest night of the year run or the longest day? I'm like, I'm not running at night.
No, there can be a second crew.
I did ADU. I'm whatever that, anchored down, ultra. I'm done with that.
I mean, 916 minutes, you can walk it.
SPF 916. Yeah, that's true. If you take the full 916.
And why not do that?
Well, you can. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a great suggestion.
I
like them as individual. I like them as one big one. I hope this is encouraging people. There's plenty of time to submit, but do get your thoughts to us at howwasyourruntoday@gmail.com. Let's start a show.
Line. You can't get there from here. Strap on your pee bag. Wide army. Running with scissors.
HWYRT.
HWYRT. How come you're not running right now? No, seriously, grab some headphones and go for a run while you listen.
Come on, break.
And now, without further ado, here are Bryan and Peter.
Bryan, we're back. We're recording yet another show. We're almost going weekly now. We're setting a precedent. I don't like it.
Don't catch your peeps before Easter. What? Don't count your peeps before Easter. Let me put it that way.
Okay. I won't.
That's like chickens before they hatch, right? Little marshmallow chickens.
Sure. Peeps are. Do you think the peeps for this year are being made right now?
I think they were made, I don't know, before the pandemic. I don't like peeps in any way.
Do you think the coming bird flu affects peep sales?
Oh, I bet it will.
It's
People are not going to buy them.
They don't want that.
They're only going to go Cadbury eggs.
I would do that.
Oh, those are eggs too. Bird flu everywhere.
They're very expensive. Cadbury eggs are skyrocketing.
My CVS is totally empty. The shelves where there would have been Cadbury eggs.
Right. Even,
jelly beans,
yes,
egg shape,
yes, gone.
They can't keep them on the shelves.
Yeah, and especially the, what do you call it, organic Cadbury eggs.
You can't get them.
Very pricey.
You can't even get Easter baskets.
Very pricey.
Yeah.
No. Oh, well.
Bunnies are okay. You can have a chocolate bunny.
You're my chuckle bunny.
I said chocolate bunny?
You didn't say chuckle?
No.
It's fine if you did.
Also, Chuckle Bunny? Weird.
Bryan, it's the 20th of February when we're recording this. Do you know how many times I've been to the gym? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not 20.
Okay, I am not Scott. I don't run the gym. I don't have the software where I can just run a report and see how many times you've been.
He does, and he did it for me today.
But I'm going to say it's the 20th. I'm going to give you 17.
16. Ouch.
That's pretty good.
I'm failing you.
No, we've had multiple snowstorms.
We had 2 Sundays in a row where I was not in the vicinity. I was too busy shoveling. I was out of town, and they had shortened hours.
Yeah, what are you going to do? And you worked out outside.
And then there were 2 other days. One of them was Valentine's Day, and I just didn't have it. My body was like, no. And you know what I had to do? Listen to my body.
Listen to your body.
And then there's one other one I missed, and I can't remember. Did I not go President's Day?
Listen, as you said,
I can't remember.
No one cares.
But me. I'm the only one.
And you're crushing it.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not doing, again, any one thing too much.
I believe you just came from the gym just now.
I did. I just went at midday today.
How was it?
It was good. It was fun. It was a good time to go. It's way better to go middle of the day, late morning, early afternoon. Anything after 4:30. Oh, no.
If you have the luxury to go to the gym in the middle of the day, you're living the
Depends
good
who
life.
Your boss is. Depends who your boss is.
You must have a good one, sir.
I might. He might be my Choco Bunny.
What?
My Chuckle Bun.
Chucklehead?
Chuckle Bun.
Was that a band? Chucklehead?
Choco Bunny.
Chacos. Those were shoes? weren't
Legit, I've been listening to Bad Bunny. Very enjoyable, that new album.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm part of the, 7% of the earth that hasn't listened to a lot of Bad Bunny.
It's very good.
I'm in the tiny minority.
So get on that.
Okay, I will.
Bryan, that's neither here nor there. How was your run today?
Okay, I gymmed today, but yesterday I ran, and I waited until the really warm part of the day. It was like 18 degrees.
Yeah.
It was so cold at the beginning and very unpleasant, and I think I wrote to you afterwards and said, well, at least I didn't turn around in the first 2 minutes because it was really cold, and I was layered up, but it was just kind of depressing. But of course, by halfway, I was glad to do it. It was hard. Like, I am realizing, I think I said to you I'm running 3 or 4 times a week, and I think I had been running 3 or 4 times a week. But, for example, Andrew and I just went to New York City for the long weekend that just passed.
The big Manhattan.
So that was a Friday and a Saturday. I didn't run. Now, I did walk a lot of steps, but that's not running.
The Great White Apple.
So, what? The Great White Apple?
The Empire Strikes Back State. These are all the names.
Are you having an episode?
New York goes by. This is
None of those are true.
sure. The City of Dreams.
No.
If you can make it there, someone might help you. Wait, did you drive in? Did you pay the $9 fee to go below 60th Street?
No, we walked below 60th Street, I can tell you that.
Oh, I see. That's what they want people to do.
Yeah, of
What'd
course.
you do? Take the train?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
Took the train from Boston to New York.
Awesome.
Walked around.
Awesome.
Well, let's see. Let's look at the modes of transportation I took. We did take a taxi, we took an Uber, and we took the subway, all of them, and walked
Okay.
in various times because we had to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's a Long Island. Not to be confused
Not with the Long Island.
with the Long Island.
Right. It is a Long Island, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so lots of steps, but not running. So, Will and I did our Monday morning miles. That was fine. Frigid and very icy conditions.
And what's that? That's a 3 to start the week.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Just, turn it on, clear it out, whatever.
Like it.
And then I ran on Wednesday because I didn't go to the stadium because the stadium is all icy and terrible. And so I'm going to try to go to Hills tomorrow morning, and then I'm just going to run like a 6 on Saturday.
Very nice.
The weather is not conducive right now.
It's supposed to get a little warmer.
I'll take it.
Low 40s, but better
That would be great.
I went outside today and I realized for the last week, I've not been seeing my breath Because today the air was completely still, and I breathed out and I had this huge cloud of my own breath. And it's because the wind has just been taking it.
The wind has been like 1,000 miles an hour for a week.
Today was like the first time where it wasn't.
Yeah.
And now it's just 17. It's just, and then you check real feel, 17. Oh,
Right.
okay. They matched up.
That's unusual.
It is unusual.
What I'm saying is, I'm feeling good. I'm back in the swing of
You look
it.
good.
Thanks.
You look exhausted.
And I am excited to get more miles in. You know, I'm excited to sort of get into a phase where I'm running finally again 20 to 25 miles a week, which, you know, when we were running longer events, that was a typical week. But for me, that's like a reach week at this point. You know, I'm really only running like 10, 15 miles a week, even though I feel like I'm running all the time.
It's great. You're doing great.
I guess.
What are you training for?
Well, I'm training for the summer solstice run, the as yet unnamed summer solstice
The
run.
unnamed summer solstice run on Saturday, June 21st.
Right. Everybody come out. You're all invited.
Where are we starting from? Where do we want people to gather? Right
Well,
at
we'll figure out all the details, but we'll be down somewhere by the
South Station.
South Station, Boston Harbor, somewhere in there. At some
yeah.
point in the beginning, within the first mile of the race, we will be staring at Boston Harbor, yes.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I can't wait to be there. Well, I can wait because I have to do a lot of training, as
I think
you.
I think you should wait. That's terrific.
I know somebody who's not waiting to train.
Michael Goff? He is waiting to train a
Well,
little.
no, his friend, James McCabe.
Real quick, before we get to James McCabe,
Okay.
While you were running on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
I was meeting up with Michael Goff and our friend Mark, and we went to go see a movie.
You went to the movies?
Yeah, we did. No spoilers here, but we went to go see the new Marvel film, Captain America, A Brave New World.
They're still making those?
Yeah, it was the fourth one, which is
Okay.
crazy when you think about it. It's the fourth Captain America movie.
It is crazy given that I haven't seen any of them.
Anyway, Michael's good.
Hi, Michael.
Sciatica is real.
Oof.
He's dealing with it.
Hate it.
It's working out. He's
All
going to
right.
be fine. We're at lunch beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
and those two start talking up a certain race down in Falmouth in the summertime.
Falmouth Road Race?
The Falmouth Road Race. It's a 7-mile race in August. And I was feeling cocky.
Oh, okay.
I had a cup of coffee in me. Caesar salad with chicken coming on the table right there, bam. And I mouth off.
Oh.
And I verbal like a jerk face. Well, dude, I'm going to sign up for that race. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be doing the Falmouth Road Race this year in August.
What day?
I have to go look it up. It's like the second weekend of August. It's a Sunday. I want to say it's the 14th or maybe the 15th.
I hear it's a great time.
Apparently it's a great time. 7 miles, very hilly.
Well, you'll have just completed the summer solstice.
Okay, but let's be realistic about that.
Ultra marathon.
Listen to me for a second. I hear what you're saying. Because I thought about that the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'm going to have trained
Yeah.
one way or another
To get to this race.
on the longest day of the year. I'm going to walk that trail, run that trail, crawl that trail, swim that trail.
You got 916 minutes to do it in.
Right. But I'm going to be in a modicum of better shape.
From where you are now?
Sure,
Yes, let's
sure,
hope.
Sure. The trick is really going to be to avoid the July slide, the famous July slide,
Yeah.
where it's ice cream, hot dogs, beach laying, Italian ices, more ice cream, more hot dogs. Oh, it's steak tips? Yeah.
All of that is true, except we just are dealing with the same thing in the winter slide.
Yeah, the winter's tough.
So it never goes away.
I feel like I don't necessarily want the foods I crave now in July.
No, it's a different slide,
Oh, it's a different slide.
but it's always there waiting to take you down.
It's right there. So all I'm saying
Tempting
is,
you.
because to be fair, here's what I really want to do. I want to go to Japan
Well, that's coming up.
in 50 days.
That's right.
Going to Japan, I want to get one run in with Dave in his hometown.
Okay.
I don't want to do because we're going to be walking all over the joint.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to get one small, dedicated, beautiful run because I can't go to Japan and not run there.
No, you will have to. You will.
So I got to do that.
Don't make it your first run of the year.
And don't make. No, I've been running. What are you talking about?
I just said don't make it your first run
What
of
do
the
you think
year.
I've been doing?
So you've already succeeded.
And then when I come back, I got to hit May hard. I got to take May in the face. May has to make February look silly.
Well, yes.
And
Don't
then-
get injured.
And then I got to get a good 2.5, almost 3 full weeks of June
Uh-huh.
and really prep. Lean, mean, strong,
No, wait a minute.
open-minded,
Wait a minute.
healthy.
You're talking about like seven weeks there, but what about March?
Yeah.
We haven't even hit March
Yeah,
yet.
no, March is a march. March is an action.
So now you're looking at March, April, May,
Yeah, I hear you.
and part of
I'm
June.
not saying no
So
to you. We're
got
saying
like-
the same thing.
You got a nice three full months of training ahead of you.
So here's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
June 22nd,
Yeah.
I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit shorter the day than it was the day before.
Just a few minutes
Few-
smaller.
maybe a
few
minute.
seconds, yeah.
And I want to feel great.
Yeah.
And then I want to eat July in a good way.
Okay.
In workouts, in heat,
Mm-hmm.
in sun. I want to take it all in. Because apparently the Falmouth Road Race, no matter what you do, at some point, even if it's a rainy day, the sun comes out and it's 1,000 degrees. Like, that's just what happens on that race.
Well,
Which makes me think of the Boilermaker. And I said that to Michael, because Michael did the Boilermaker.
That's
he said,
right.
yes, Boilermaker is a good comparison.
okay.
So I'm excited.
Well, great.
Are you in with me? Are you going to come and do that race with me?
I'm not saying anything right now.
So you don't want to just mouth off like I mouthed off?
No, I just invented
A race. You came
an
up with a
all-day race that
Yeah,
now
it's-
we're doing in June.
June 21st. It's like a bacchanalia, though. It's like a moving bacchanalia. It's fun.
I hope so. I
It's
hope
fine.
people come out. I hope
It's
people
like
join
our
us.
Mardi Gras,
Okay.
except it wouldn't be Mardi. It would be, what's Saturday? Quick.
Saturnalia. I don't know.
No, what's Saturday?
Yeah,
Lundi, Mardi, Mercredi, Verdi. I can't remember, but my Francais is poor.
I haven't done French Days of the Week since 10th grade.
So somebody out there, please tell us
12th grade.
what, instead of it being Fat Tuesday, tell me what
Running Saturday would be?
Saturday long.
Long Saturday.
Well, it would be Saturday long
Okay.
because it's Fat Tuesday. So someone translate Saturday long for us, and maybe that's what we'll call it. Although I liked his really huge one. Jack, I think you got something there, Jack.
Well, we'll see. We'll get some more entries in.
I hope we get some more entries. Let's go, people. The email is empty, except we did get a voice memo, did we not?
We sure did. The aforementioned James McCabe. Let's dive
James
right in.
McCabe running for Boston Bulldogs,
Mm-hmm.
first-time Boston marathoner, had this to say to us.
Alert! Alert!
Well, hello there, friend.
Hello.
Voice memo!
All right, maybe I should have warned you, Peter. So he said in his email message, said, "Here's my daughter from a recording from like 15 years ago that I found, and it always makes me chuckle."
Let's do it again.
So he did a little production work.
I like it.
Here we go.
Voice memo!
Hey, Peter and Bryan. It's McCabe. And I wanted to send you that update that we talked about. So first, a little background for the listeners. I am training for my first marathon, the 129th running of the Boston Marathon in 2025. You might have heard of it. Anyway, I started out as a slow and unserious runner. And what I mean by that is that I'm not out there looking for speed. I'm not an athlete. I guess a social runner. I started my commitment to running kind of in the midst of the pandemic and just really fell in love with the Boston running community. So that means I don't worry about silly little details like stretching and nutrition, stuff like that. Or I didn't until I started training for this marathon, and the increasing mileage forced me to wake up. It's interesting, running as part of the Bulldogs marathon team. I'm raising money for the Boston Bulldogs. I've been a part of that organization for, I think, around 3 years, has been a game changer. So there's a ton of support, proactive advice, and a lot of caring and outreach. And I feel a lot less unserious as these days I'm actually treated like an athlete, which is strange and wonderful. So it sounded like you wanted to hear specifics about training in Boston this year, given the weather and the season we're having. So I guess I should start with, like Bryan, I had some runs on snow-covered ice, and a tense body plus a long run is no bueno. So I switched up my routine. We've got an amazing gym at MathWorks where I work. I added a ton of stretching and strength and mobility. I started going to acupuncture and also massage at my friend's place. Ken is my friend, and Great Wave in Westford, Mass. has been incredible. And so after a couple of weeks of kind of being on the sidelines, which was scary, I'm back at it. I'm struggling to get the increased miles during the week, but I have had a couple of 30-mile weeks, so I'm feeling good. The elliptical is my friend. Still doing long runs outside, but I'm relying on the elliptical to get some of my cardio without the impact. All the stretching plus that and other advice has really set me up well for the long runs. Slightly better conditions at home and in Boston will help too. I'm finding that small obstacles, when you're doing this much training, small obstacles, extra steps, they're not preventing me from training, but they take a toll. They give me a little less time. They make it harder. So the bottom line is advice and support have helped offset the impact of some bad decisions and bad conditions, but it's hard. It's much harder than I expected it to be. So that's how it's going. Lots of other things are helping as well. Most recently, we had a call with Sam Tasik, a registered dietitian working full-time at Emerson Hospital, but also with Road to the Right Track as their team dietitian. And the Bulldogs set up a call for us that had a ton of information, more than I could really internalize. But the bottom line of it was, for me, I needed to eat a lot more calories, and I needed to eat some vegetables, another silly thing that I wasn't worried about. But I was able to immediately make that change and see the results. That was awesome. Also, Bulldogs set up another call with, let's say, the queen of Hawartians, Emily Saul, who shared some great advice on that call, and it lives in my head now. I'm not going to drill into it, but maybe we can talk about it another time. Emily was also the first person that I met at November Project, and just absolutely incredible, but I don't need to tell you guys that. So training's hard, but it's going well. I hit my fundraising goal. That's amazing. And I just am finding this to be, I know it sounds trite, but it's a life-changing experience, very big for me. So thank you guys so much for your support and the episodes that really helped me on solo long runs. You guys are awesome, and I'm so glad you're back. And I promise to do a better job with updates. Take care.
Wow, what a giant update, first update from McCabe. I'm so glad to hear from him. I have several thoughts, but first to you, Bryan.
Well, as we've said many times, as a fundraising runner, charity runner in the Boston Marathon, you're really training for two things. One is trying to get all those donations for your worthy cause, and to have already done that in February. Congratulations, James. That's a huge victory. Congratulations. And frankly, just one more thing you don't have to think about, even though, of course, you want to support the Bulldogs as much as you can. But congratulations on that. Two, I will only say, hey, sounds like you're training for your first marathon, because all of those things, from learning what it actually takes nutrition-wise and self-care-wise, and I wrap all of that in with the acupuncture and stretching you're doing and massage, those extra miles are real, and the mental, psychological aspect of it, all those things, and getting injured in the middle of it, it's all part of it, man. It sounds like training for your first marathon. And so I think you're really on the right track. So keep on at it. Peter?
100% agree with everything you just said. I'll add, New England weather does you no favors.
No.
And it's a trial by ice. And you just got to make the best of it. I mean, again, we talked about it the other day off mic, I think. Maybe on the show. It's all blurring together.
You look the same on and off.
Thank you. I mean, treadmills suck, so stay outside as much as you can.
The elliptical is good, man.
And yeah, I totally agree on the fundraising. Once the fundraising thing is behind you, everything just feels lighter, and you can just focus on the task at hand now, which is, you got 7-8 weeks now of just grind, and it's real. And you just do it.
Yeah, because you're like, how are my legs always tight? How am I always tired?
Why am I always tired? I mean, that was the thing. You're always tired.
I'm either showering or doing laundry or trying to figure out how to fit in another hour and a half of running. Like, where do I do that?
I'd be interested to know, James, if you're hearing this and you're going to do another update, how is this impacting social life, family life? Because I found that a lot of things had to go by the wayside. There's only so many days in the week. There's only so many hours in the day. Stuff has to take a back seat, and it's a commitment beyond almost anything else. It's like a really shortened graduate school course. It's like you have to just, and the final is the day of the race, and it's just like, oh my God, But man, you sound exactly where you should be.
Yeah. I think he sounds precisely where he should be.
The only thing I didn't
agree.
like him saying was, "I'm not an athlete" at the beginning.
Well, he's already what's the term? He's already belied that assertion.
Yeah, with all his
he's given the lie to that assertion. He is an athlete, obviously.
Oh, is he modest proposaling that just now?
I don't.
Is that what he was doing?
I don't know, Peter. I'm lying on this yacht bed full of money. That's the same movie, right?
No.
What was that?
No, I was doing the original modest proposal, which is let's eat all these children.
And I was doing an immodest proposal.
You were doing
modest proposal.
No, you were doing what's the movie you were doing?
Immodest proposal.
It wasn't that. It wasn't indecent.
Indecent proposal.
Oh my God.
Who's in that? Like Demi Moore?
Nobody. It doesn't exist.
Indecent proposal.
Well, indecent proposal. Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
All the money.
Okay, Peter. It's not an indecent proposal.
No.
It's a modest proposal. And who wrote that?
That's Jonathan Swift,
author of Gulliver. I have a giant tongue in my little Lilliputian mouth. Author of Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah, that came later.
Right. Anyway, I don't think. Where did modest? We got so sidetracked. I don't even remember where a modest proposal came into James McCabe's training.
Because what he did in his thing was at the front, he says, well, I'm not an athlete, clearly. And then he listed all the things that an athlete does training for a marathon. So was he being a little Swiftian in his satirical take?
Oh, Henry, come on.
No.
Was it a humble brag?
No, I think he was negative self-talking in a self-deprecating way for comedic effect. But we got to watch that mindset.
I'm not sure that's true. I think he meant what he said.
Well, he shouldn't say that.
But he is an athlete, obviously.
But he is an athlete. So, James, look in the mirror and say to yourself 3 times out loud, I am an athlete. I am an athlete. I am an athlete. And if you're not crying by that third one, you're not doing it right.
I'm crying.
There you go, James. It matters.
It's like looking at a mirror looking at you.
It's rough. It's not easy. It's not great.
No wonder everybody thinks I'm you.
It's fine. There's only been one of us the whole
Hi,
time.
Peter. No, I'm the other guy.
Oh, tell Peter we say hi.
Yeah, tell Peter good luck with that thing. It's like, okay, I will.
Yep. It's not easy. Shave off the beard.
I'm going to. It's coming to that time.
Why?
There's always a time in March when I look in the mirror and I go, ugh.
Beware the bald face of March.
That's right.
Good luck.
Oh, I did beware the strides of March last year. Did a little race, did a little 8-miler to Pony Pasture.
If you had to do an 8-miler right
Pony
now,
Henge.
how scary is an 8-miler to you right now, be honest?
Scary? It's not scary.
Oh, okay.
What? I would do it.
Great.
Yeah.
Good. Sounds like you're doing it. That sounds like you verbaled.
Okay, I'll do an 8-miler on Saturday, and we could talk about it.
We
Fine.
used to just take.
Fine.
We used to go from where we are at work.
I'm taking that as a challenge. Saturday morning, I will wake up and run 8 miles.
You don't have
and
to
then
do
I will
it.
call you,
You don't have to do it.
or I'll leave a little voice message, and then we'll
It's going to be
listen
a
to it
voice
on the
message.
show next week.
It's going to be a voice message because I'll be lifting weights at the gym.
Yeah, you'll be at the gym training for the Falmouth Road Race.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So there.
I also have to train sooner for that thing.
Yeah.
The June 21st thing. So please name it. Someone just.
It's happening. Just
I don't care. We could just have a vote.
We're spinning the bingo ball.
Here's what I want to do.
Wheel.
I want
for a little
you and
while
I
to get another.
I want you and I
few names
in a future show, but not too far in the future. Sometime by the end of March, I want us to list our 3 favorite titles.
Well,
Listen
we
to
need
me.
enough time.
Of
Hold
course.
on. We need enough time for them to make the T-shirts and hats.
Stop it. Fine. Yes. Lanyards, little tiki cups. Right?
Little tiki cups.
Yeah, like with our visage on them. Right? That say the thing on the handle.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Do we have to carry them and hand them out as we're running?
Phone cases.
What's a
have to make
phone case?
Koozies.
Phone sweaters.
Keychain lights. Bottle openers.
Velcro wallets.
Velcro wallets.
I mean, that's number 3.
I would actually
it's,
like a
It's
Velcro
hats, T-shirts,
Velcro wallets.
Velcro wallets.
I like that.
HWYRT.
Cinch sacks.
Okay, I'm not a cinch kind of guy.
I went to the cinch sack, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
That sounds like a place you go down in the Keys.
Yeah, cinch sack.
Cinch sack.
And burlesque show.
I had a margarita at the
Yeah.
cinch sack.
I was over at Margaritaville, and then I went to cinch sack afterwards for the show. Anyway, I'm saying we narrow down to the top 3.
You know who hangs out there?
Oh boy, who?
Jackhammer Johnson.
Jackhammer Johnson is definitely there. JackhammerJohnson.com. Anyway, we're going to narrow it down to the top 3 choices that you and I agree on. And then we're going to let Internet Dan put it to a social media vote.
I love it.
Yeah. We need to have those results by the end of April.
End of April.
Okay. By April, before tax day.
Okay.
How's
so
that?
how about this? Get them in by the end of February.
Yeah, I don't know what people are waiting for. I mean, we're throwing the gauntlet out here, but you know what? Long tail of the internet. It could be that people haven't
I don't
listened
know.
yet.
Hey, I'm looking on YouTube, and like 3 people have signed on to our YouTube channel.
That's fine. Yes,
Folks,
we're on YouTube
I don't
now.
care where you listen to this show.
Yeah,
if you
just-
enjoy it, just go to YouTube and follow, subscribe, whatever you do. You do
yeah,
that.
do that.
Just do that. Help
And
us
then
out.
Send an email to howwasyourruntoday@gmail.com.
And do that, absolutely.
Please just do that.
Become part of the
Send
show.
a picture of your pet. We don't care.
Send a photo, send a voicemail.
Voice memo.
Voice memo.
Voice memo.
Voice memo!
Just join us. Join us. Join us.
No, don't do that. That sounds scary. Just if you like the show, send in a little note.
Yeah.
Pick a name.
It's like the original Zoom where the listeners make the show.
It's not really like that at all.
A little bit.
We're not children. We're not doing any science.
Aren't we?
I don't think so.
There's definitely no science happening.
Well, we're collecting a lot of data. So look, send stuff in. Brian, you're excellent. You're doing a great job. I'm really proud of you.
No, you are a master of consistency.
I am crushing it.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Now, that wasn't a modest proposal.
And let me tell you,
that was almost indecent.
That was definitely a humble brag. Or not so humble brag.
Not so
Here's
humble.
what I haven't done yet.
Okay.
And I've 100% thought about this. On days where I'm really crunched for time, I've thought about walking in, scanning my thing, getting a drink of water, walking out.
Loser.
Right. Haven't pulled any dirty tricks here.
I'm a genuine asshole.
When I say I've been there 16 out of 20 times.
No, you've done things.
I've done either cardio,
Right.
weightlifting,
Right.
a mixture of those,
Right.
or deep, deep stretching.
Deep.
I'm talking like over half-hour session of just
That's a
stretching
lot.
my body.
Stretch it.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
Well, I didn't think you were stretching your socks
No.
or your sweaters.
I do that after the cinch sack.
Uncinch sack.
I do.
You need to. But no, never mind.
No.
We're leaving that one
I
alone.
would leave it just where it is. Don't even touch it. Call security.
You going to go buy that website now?
No.
Cinchsack.com.
Jackhammerjohnson.com cost me an arm and a leg, and we're not even using it yet. Yet.
The Jackhammer Johnson Summer Solstice Run.
No. I think it is whatever the Solstice Run title is, powered by Jackhammer Johnson. I do think they're the funder.
Whoever that is.
Yeah. Sponsored by Jackhammer Johnson.
HWYRT's name of the race.
I'm so excited.
Sponsored by Jackhammer
Are these going to be...
Johnson.
I can't wait for the tech shirt. The tech shirt's going to kick butt.
Oh, it's going to be the greatest shirt anyone's ever owned.
All right, more to come on that.
Yeah. Talk soup.
Feel better, Michael Goff.